system of the whale because moments later, the blowhole, his head.
Contestant number 2.
But it was a lovely romance, and it was wonderful.
Contestant number 2.
Yeah.
How about the best date you've had that doesn't result in death? Or relationship?
I would say that the best relationship I had was with a guy I called Brick. Brick was a ranger, and he worked for the National Park Service, and we would go camping together, and we met at the club when I was at the door, and I saw this big hunk of a man walk in, and I was just smitten immediately with him. And we would go on these long journeys into the desert and spend hours and days and months. I don't even know, because we would do all kinds of psychedelic drugs. Mushrooms, in fact. And together, we saw the Creator. We saw the light from the, it was the most profound moment. And unfortunately, it was so...
Stop right there.
Okay.
I've experienced that.
Yeah.
What you were going to say next was you saw a portal open.
That's right.
And through that portal you saw the reflection of your inner self, didn't you? It was your own face.
I did.
I saw my own face too.
It made me cry.
It made me sob.
I was like, is that me?
Is-
Oh!
I know that feeling. You understand?
You look deep inside yourself and you realize who you are.
I do. And we're more than just a shell in these fancy clothes.
We are.
We are.
We're just containers.
We're just containers.
We're only containers for the light.
Contestant, what was your, yeah. I'm sorry. Wilma,
Yes.
what was your best relationship memory?
Well, as you know, I'm a stewardess, and so I fly around a lot. And when I was in Bora Bora, I met the most lovely man. He was a bellcap at the hotel that, well, it wasn't really a hotel, it was more like a tent that I was staying at. And he was, at the time, the most gorgeous little man I'd ever seen. He was only 4'5". And I towered over him, which is something I'd never experienced before. And I just fell in love with little Gabo. And I decided that I wasn't going to return. I didn't get back on my flight. And I stayed with him. I cooked for him. And then another flight came in, and another stewardess, and well, Gabo had enough of me. So I returned to the plane, and Jake, I've been looking for love ever since.
I gotta tell you, he was a fool.
You really think so?
Because if I were to potentially, possibly, maybe end up with you, I promise you I would not get off that plane.
Even though you're afraid of heights. I'd take care of you. I'd strap you into first class. I'd even serve you extra.
How high are we?
50,000 feet in the air!
I can't do that. I can't get off that plane.
And climbing!
What if I roll the cart, and I happen to have in this cart a big plate of mushrooms. And I would promise, despite my horrific allergy, to feed you mushrooms.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a storm moving in. I'm afraid there's going to be some outrageous turbulence.
Air Force pilot pilot and he was killed.
They make it much better now. We only crashed once, and look, I'm alive. You'd have to trust me, because that's what a relationship is about.
I do trust you, but I don't. Thank you. Thank you for that wonderful answer.
Well, that was something. Tell me something. Did you ever think you might want to grow up and be a fighter pilot?
No, never.
All right, friends, I'm going to call an audible here. I'm going to go off the map, and I'm going to do something that we have never done on the mating game before. And you know why? Because I'm in love. But that's not about me. Here's what's going to happen. One more time, we're going to check in with the audience, and we're going to see who is on top in the audience's estimation. Choose wisely, because the one who wins this applause round will take part in a special round with the Bachelor. So there's a lot riding on this. Here we go. Is it number 1? Over here, face off to camera number 2 over there, please. Let's back it up a little bit. And here's what's going to happen. Yeah, if you can just stand back a little bit next to your lovely lady there. This is called the romantic montage round. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask our buddy Alex up in the booth to play a little bit of the mating game music. And during the music, we are going to see a montage that you might imagine would take you the next 6 months down the road of your relationship. So,
Are we starting at the 6 months, or
you're going to start right now and show us 6 months of your relationship in the form of a romantic montage. Ready, and music please. Things certainly are going very, very well. And I think we're going to move all of these relationships 6 months into the future. Let's imagine now that you've been dating for 8.5 months. You finally get your jacket on.
intense?
And we are going to go into the one-on-one round, where we can have some serious one-on-one time with each of these lovely ladies. Who are you going to go one-on-one with first?
Actually, with number 1.
Those last 6 months of montage relationship seemed like they would have been amazing.
I wish it was real. Maybe it will be, but we're 6 months into it now,
Okay.
and I want to introduce you to my family.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, my father's dead, but my mother is very much alive,
Okay.
and my sister,
Okay.
and my 2 brothers,
Okay.
and my 3 cousins, and they're all wonderful people, and we're having a little family picnic in a beautiful park.
Okay. Okay. I can imagine that.
So how would you imagine you would behave meeting them for the first time?
Oh, I would try to make my best impression.
Well, let's amend. My mother, she's a sweet woman.
Okay.
And is very strict and very picky as to who I choose. Because I'm the only man in her life. Her husband died when I was a child, so.
Okay. So what kind of people does she like?
Straight people. A woman that knows exactly what she wants, who's not afraid to go for it, that has a strong head on her shoulders, and is not fluffy. That's the word she always uses. That person's too fluffy, too much fluff.
Okay, I to be honest, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'd be ready to meet your
Look,
family. Let's just forget it.
No, but we're here, they're right there, they're gonna see.
No! No. Why don't we go on a cruise? Just you and me. Forget about the family. We can meet the families much later. You know? Let's put that off for a couple of years. But that doesn't mean that I don't find our relationship so valuable and fulfilling, and we just don't need to make family a part of that.
Family is a part of my life.
But look at me, I'm fluffy. I'm very fluffy.
You're not fluffy.
Well,
You're just afraid. You know, what about having a family one day? We should talk about that.
So on a cruise ship, I imagine we'd go to the Lido deck and go to the buffet.
We just went to the cruise 3 months ago.
We did?
We did. Remember?
It was during the montage.
Remember we had to paddle to the ship and you threw up?
Oh yeah. But baby, I don't want to complicate our relationship by worrying about, you know, what it would mean to meet each other's families.
Okay, well how about I meet your family instead?
No.
Well, are you ashamed?
Oh, good God, of course not. Of course not. I'm not ashamed of you. It's just that, you know, I find personal relationships to be very private. Very private. I'm not into the public thing. You know, it just concerns you and me.
That explains why most of our outings are on ships or decks, or below deck.
But look, it means that there's more room for you and I to connect without having to worry about other people. Because really, the relationship isn't about all those people. It's just about you and me. And remember when we locked the arms and we did the drink the thing?
Yeah.
Wasn't that amazing?
It was nice.
Look. Just because I don't want to meet your family doesn't mean I wouldn't fall in love with you.
That's true.
And maybe even at 6 months I would say it.
Maybe you would. Okay. You know what? Maybe I jumped the gun too much, and I tend to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you certainly know the secrets of love. Suppress all your own needs. What do you think, my friend? It seems like you two were having a little bit of a difficulty coming to terms around taking this relationship to the next level of importance.
Well, maybe I was pushing too hard, Pat, and I made the waters a little choppy.
Good sailing metaphor. All right, we have 2 more one-on-one rounds, but I'm afraid we're going to have to wait just a moment for that because it's time for another commercial break. And we're out.
I'll be back.
Hi there, whose set is this?
Hi, I'm in charge.
Oh,
Hi there. Well, you probably recognize me, Burt Maverick. I'm the star of Falling Away.
You're Burt Maverick.
That's
Oh
right.
my
Great
God.
to see you. Great to
Oh
see
my,
you.
Can you get a picture of us? Thank you so much.
Listen, I just started shooting my next feature film, one set over, and it's an action adventure called Mushroom with a View. And, well, I heard you have a mushroom expert here, and I was hoping, well, maybe I could pick his brain a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Jake,
Yeah.
would you be interested in talking Burt Maverick?
Burt Maverick? The Burt Maverick?
Yeah.
Of course.
Wow, hey there, so I hear you know all about mushrooms, huh?
I sure do. I'm the mushroom expert of the East Coast.
I assume it's a pretty action-packed environment, a lot of damsels in distress, a lot of international travel.
No.
Huh. Okay,
Excuse me.
oh yes, Matt, how are you?
It's Pat.
Oh, right, yes.
Remember, you and I did some work together on that soap opera. You remember me?
I shot you.
Oh my God! It's Bert Maverick! I am your biggest fan! Oh my God!
I get this all the time. Just give me a moment.
I want your autograph.
Oh,
Do you have a pen? Where's my pen? Where's my pen?
Hey, Wilma!
Oh, take my picture with the Bert. Oh God!
Always great to meet a fan. Oh, what's your name?
I'm Wilma, but everybody calls me Rebecca, but you can call me Wilma for sure.
Wilma Rebecca, that was my mother's name.
No.
Might I say,
Yes.
Wilma
please.
Rebecca, you have the most fetching eyes I've ever seen. Listen, I'm shooting some stuff next door, but how about this evening? Would you mind joining me? I have a standing reservation at Morty's on the Strip.
Oh, I wouldn't mind at all. Look, I have this token button that I'd love for you to sign.
Wilma! That's my button. I mean, Wilma! It's me and you, right?
Oh, do you know each other? I can give you a moment to talk. I'll pick Mushroom's brain a little bit more.
Are you jealous?
It's just that you seem to be fawning all over him the way you were fawning all over me.
Well, I just remembered when he was in Lost Days, when you died. Oh my
I won't show you again.
Well, the way that he shot you was like, I almost could see it in slow motion. And then when I went to pick up that button, I looked back at him.
What moment are you reenacting?
He shot you, and you died suddenly, and I...
Wilma! Do you love me or do you love him?
Well, listen, I've got to be getting back to set, but listen, I'll pick you up 6:30, 7 o'clock. Look for my stretch limo outside of your hotel. Hey, great to see you again, Zach. Take it easy.
All right, we gotta run the show. Wilma, why don't you go back over there? Not to the next head over. Pat, buddy, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, come on. Oh, ow. All right, hey, we got a show. We're professionals, right? All right, everyone back to their seats.
All right, come on, we have a show to do. What's the matter? Nothing wrong here.
All right, great, and we are back on in 3, 2, 1.
Happy game, and we're in the middle of our 1-in-1 round, where our Bachelor gets to spend time with each contestant individually. We already had one of them, so now it's time to pick the other one, and be careful, because women are fickle.
Contestant number 3. Will.
Yes.
All right, Wilma, it's been 6 months.
Wilma?
Is he okay?
Yeah, let's cut Pat's mic for this segment. All right,
Okay, Wilma. It's been 6 months, Wilma.
Oh, Pat.
No, please.
You know, Wilma, I have an idea.
No,
Well, let's, Pat, come with us on this vacation.
Yeah, come with me.
You know, Wilma broke your heart, you never saw her again. Imagine that happened.
Yeah.
And now you're with me and Wilma, and Wilma and I, we love each other deeply.
I'm the good Wilma now.
Yeah, just a good Wilma. And we love each other. You see us, we're on vacation. You see our love every day flourish and grow like a fungus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And doesn't that make you feel good seeing me with this Wilma? Loving Wilma, Wilma loving me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. You know, it makes me feel so good that I don't really want to take time away from this burgeoning relationship. Where are we right now? Where are we pretending to be?
Well, Wilma, since she's helped me enough so I can fly somewhere, not too far. Hawaii.
Yes,
We're
I
on
can
the-
imagine it.
We're on a sandy beach, warm, beautiful sun, clear water. It's an amazing vacation we're taking together, isn't it?
Pat, will you get us a drink? I can't believe it's been over 6 months. And
You sit down in the lounge chair.
oh, what a gentleman.
I put a little bit of sunscreen on your shoulders, because I know you burn easy.
Yeah.
Pat brings you a drink.
Can you put it in the glass with ice? You know, it's meant so much to me, Jake, that for me you took the courage to and fly. What's taking that now so long?
Pat, can you pour me a glass too, bud? You know, well, I gotta say that, of course, if this were to happen, you would have been the only person ever that helped me get potentially over my fear of flying.
And now I can be with mushrooms without going into anaphylaxis.
Oh, thank you, Pat. Pat, could you take our wet towels and stuff and also put them in our rooms later?
We're so glad you're here with us.
You're so strong, pal. A toast to our 6 months.
Oh.
Pat?
Well, I'm afraid this round is over.
Yay, yay.
All right. It's time for our final one-on-one round. I'm not available for this one.
Well, I'm glad it's just you and me.
So am I. Look at this.
That-
This one fluoresces at night.
That's beautiful.
Not as beautiful as you.
Really?
Yeah.
What if I put this next to me? Who's next?
There's no fungus that can match your beauty.
That is the most beautiful and romantic thing that anyone has ever said to me.
That's probably the most romantic thing I've ever said to anyone else.
I just love spending time with you.
I love spending time with you.
And it's been fun to hypothetically go to the forest with you and commune with the trees and talk to mushrooms.
Well, let's hypothetically go deeper. I want to have a family one day. Grow our own little mushrooms. Is that something you're looking forward to? Because being out in this forest with you right now, smelling the fresh air, feeling the cool grass on our bare feet,
It sounds so good.
it sounds so good. I could imagine doing this for the rest of my life, maybe.
Don't you think there are already too many people on this earth? And that we're overburdening Gaia? But perhaps we could adopt.
Adopt.
Well, we'll have to end this round here because I want to. My friends, we have come to the midpoint of our show. Who's it going to be? Sammy the Sailor, Maddie the bouncer, or Wilma the condescending privileged stewardess? We'll find out right after this commercial break!
All right, everyone, it's time for that union-mandated 15-minute break. Go enjoy drinks, the bathroom, and we will see you in 15 minutes.